Hey guys, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing well. So this evening from the fantastic House of Creed, my favorite fragrance from the house. And I know that everybody says, oh, it's been hyped to death, it's been done to death, why are people still doing reviews on it, blah, 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 blah. Well, I like it, so I'm doing it. So, anyway, Aventus, which is my favorite best in class from this house, and I think one of the best of its kind. Launched in 2010, perfumier Olivier Creed in collaboration with his son Erwin, and supposedly it was the first fragrance, or one of the first, that they did in collaboration together with Erwin's input. Erwin supposedly travels the world looking for the freshest, best ingredients, best natural ingredients to put in their fragrance. So the best of the harvest, freshest ingredients, that is where the term miasime comes from, and where you'll see that in a lot of their advertising and ad copy. Miasime Imperial, miasime fragrances, the miasime line. It means the freshest, best of the harvest, in other words. Olivier Creed is the 6th generation master perfumier. They're based in France. Supposedly they live in the countryside of France and down this little country lane. They have their workshop and blah, 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 marketing. The repertoire of Olivier Creed includes fragrances such as Green Irish Treed, Imperial Miasime, Himalaya. So a lot of heavy hitters there. This one, I think, like I said, is one of their best. In Aventus, the top notes are blackcurrant, Italian bergamot, Calville Blanc French apples, and pineapple. It's classified as a fruity, fresh fragrance for men. The mid-notes are rose, dry birch, Moroccan jasmine, and patchouli, with a base of musk, oak moss, ambergris, and vanilla. It was actually inspired, supposedly, by Napoleon Bonaparte and his lifetime. The note pyramid paying homage to some of Napoleon's favorite things and key places in his life. So every single note in this fragrance is supposed to have something to do with Napoleon. And I'm not going to name the correlation on all of them, but just for interest's sake, for some of them. The pineapple in the top represents his favorite dessert, which was called royal pineapple. Don't know what that was, but that was supposedly his favorite dessert. The Louisiana birch that is in the heart is representative of two things in his life. First is supposed to be representing the wood of his throne and the Louisiana territory. So that was a state that was supposedly ruled by Napoleon. The ambergris in the base is a metaphor for his navy, since ambergris, as we know, comes from fish puke. And then the black currant from the Mediterranean island of Corsica, which was Napoleon's place of birth. It is supposedly the best-selling Aventus, the best-selling of Creed's fragrances of all time. They come in a variety of sizes: 30 milliliter, 75 milliliter, 120 milliliter, 250 milliliter, and 500 milliliter, or 17 ounce, which is the big daddy, and that's over one pint for us US boys. The story behind this and me was, I went to Neiman Marcus a while back, or a couple of years back, and because I'd run out of Imperial Miasime. So I went to get a bottle of that, got my bottle, and with the bottle came a free decant of whatever fragrance I wanted. And they had just introduced Aventus, and this wasn't actually the decant bottle, but it's another one from Neiman's, and this is what they look like. And I chose Aventus for my decant, got it home, put it on, thought nothing special at all, wasn't impressed at all by it, thought it was a generic smelling, nice men's fragrance, but very generic. Stuck it in my wardrobe, where it sat for months, and then I wanted a watch one day when I was getting ready for work. I wanted to pull one out of my wardrobe, got the watch out, this went on the floor. Picked it up, remembered what it was, tried it on again, and knocked my socks off. Completely in love with it, and have been ever since. I had one of the bottles of it, the full-size bottles. Ran out. Since that time I've gotten the Flacon because I use it so much. Like I said, it's supposedly the best-selling Creed fragrance of all time. With the arrival of spring, they supposedly introduced the 17-ounce Monarch, Decanter, or Flacon of Creed Aventus, which is offered in limited supply. So I have the actual Flacon now, like I said, because I ran out of my first bottle of it, and it's an absolutely gorgeous bottle. So this is the Flacon up close, if you can see that. It's a glass top with the leather wrap and the cord. Is that better, maybe? You can see it a little bit better. And this one is the 500 milliliter 17-ounce. The flacons were made by France's Porchet Glassworks from sand quarried a few miles from the Creed workshop in the French countryside. Each flacon is hand poured, and they are sealed with the cut glass stopper. It is you pour it, so there is no atomizer here on the top. The box actually, it's right here. There's the Aventus box in the back. There you go. So what needs to happen, because there is no atomizer with this, it's a U-pour. Basically, Creed sells atomizers, or you can get your own. I have the Creed atomizer. They come in a variety of colors. There's that. And hand-tooled leather. This is the camel one. And the top with the Creed logo. There you go. And what happens is it just unscrews. And this is supposedly of a size that you can actually take onto an airplane in your luggage with you. I don't know about the accuracy of that. Just because every time I travel I have to get on the TSA website and look as far as liquids on a plane, because I can never remember what the sizes are. But this is the 50 ml 1.7 fluid ounce size. And what you do is just, it unscrews like I showed you. And then the glass atomizer is inside the leather case, and it lifts out on its own so you don't get the leather stained with fragrance. Unscrew the top here, and it comes with a little bitty Creed funnel. Let me see if I can show you the Creed logo there. There's the Creed logo. You just put the funnel in the top, and then do your pour from the large flacon. Screw the atomizer top back on and you're good to go, and this fits very securely. The spray on this is not as beastly as the spray with the regular sprayer bottles. Those come out like a fire hose. This would come out, I would say, like a regular fragrance atomizer spray. It's beautiful fragrance. What do I think of it? I think at the top it is just a blast of fresh fruits. It's like you're somewhere tropical, like in Hawaii or anywhere in the tropics. The fruit is so much more fresh and different tasting than here in North America, to me, or on the mainland. It's just a whole different animal, and that smell is what I get from this at the top. So you get that beautiful pineapple, but it's not too sweet. It's not a super sweet pineapple, just because it's tempered a little bit by the Calville Blanc French apples. So that crispness and tartness from the apple tempers the pineapple a little bit. As it starts, you get the blackcurrant and the bergamot a little bit, and then as it starts to go into the mid notes, the rose and the wood starts to come in a little bit. The rose is very light and very much in the background. You barely pick it up. And first thought is, how can a pineapple-y, apple-y scent combine with oak moss and musk and not be weird? So the answer is the patchouli, I think, in the middle. There's that faint hit of patchouli that acts to bridge the transition between the mid and the base. So you get first pineapple and apple, and then a little of the rose and woods, and then the patchouli comes in real lightly and slides down and provides the transition into the ambergris and the musk and the vanilla. So the difference between the two isn't, between the fruit and the musk, isn't so radical. Projection for me is excellent. The longevity I hear people have problems with. I had it on today for 8+ hours and still could pick up that vanilla musky dry down 8-9 hours later. I think it's perfect for all seasons. It's great for summer because of the fruit notes. Great for winter because of the musky vanilla notes. Perfect for any occasion. It's great for play because it's light enough, and it's great for work because it's not too heavy, and it's great for formal wear and formal occasions because you've got that ambergris, vanilla, musk classiness to it. It's just one of the best in class, in my opinion, and an all-around wonderful, beautiful fragrance. So that is my take on Creed, you guys. You have a good evening. Thanks for watching.